Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out to our presentation two. We're the programmers, and this is our project showcase webpage. I'm Zachary Lannon.
And I am Dylan Moore.
So to go through, we're going to start with our project walkthrough, give you guys updates on where we're at so far. So some of this should look familiar to you. We still have the same card style. This is the layout for how all the showcases will work. You have each of the titles and the description, and then an image for each of them. Right now, we're just using temporary, descriptions and titles with the images because we don't have all the projects for us. The first card is our own project because that's how we know all the details for it. So we have our project showcase webpage for the title, and then the short description of serves as a hub for you have senior projects and um, has the past and current projects with a rating to incite competition. Just pretty much everything about it. If you go ahead and click on it, you'll see everything that is associated with it. So the team is us, the programmers, the two members, myself and Dylan, our advisor, and then the description with title. And then we also have an image that shows you a little bit more about it. And then the three presentations that we'll have. Right now, we only have the presentation one. After this presentation, now we can insert presentation two, and then for the final showcase, we can do the same there. And then the YouTube videos, they are embedded, so they do work. You can view them right in our presentation or right in the form. And then you can also go full screen, or you can go to YouTube and watch it there as well if you want the viewing experience on YouTube. With this, we also have an edit, so you can go in and edit everything that is for your presentation. So this would be the path. This would be the path to your YouTube video, the image path that you use for the card and the form, and then the content and title. The only things you can't change would be the team members, and the advisor, because those should never change, and that will be when you initially make the project. So we can just test the functionality. If you type test, then it'll update it automatically there, and then it would update for everyone. In the future, we're currently looking to make an announcements page for the peer review, so we can automatically assign peer review instead of doing it through Canvas. It would be through our webpage. And then we can also list all the announcements for professors to provide you additional details for the project showcase. After this, we also plan to implement a rating system to incite the competition that we had talked about earlier. And that's pretty much all the updates that we have so far for our presentation.
So our test plan, since we are using the React framework as sort of a basis for our project, big emphasis on unit tests involving the components of the framework. In this case, this would be like the cards that you see on our website. Essentially, what we're looking for is that the components are rendering correctly, given the state changes and the user interaction from them. So if we go ahead and click, like Zachary was showing in our presentation there, if he goes in, changes the title, is that component actually going to update and render correctly based on the title change? And we test that with all the different components, along with different types of texts and such like that, to make sure it's all working correctly. Another thing we want to test for pretty extensively is edge cases, specifically for uploads. Like we saw, we have the functionality for uploading thumbnails for the projects. And we want to make sure that those files that are being uploaded are correct. So the file extensions are of a known image format, and the file sizes are reasonable for the formats that we're uploading. The reason we want to do this is to keep the project secure and verify the integrity of it, to ensure that everything is going as it should, as is expected for that. Issues, so far it's been going pretty good for the project. The only issue we've had come up somewhat recently is some scheduling issues. This seems to be stemming from other projects in other classes, kind of taking a hold on our own project. So we determined that our weekly meetings have been a bit too flexible, and what we plan on doing to fix this is following a stricter meeting schedule and very closely following our calendar for both our internal meetings for the team and our meetings with the advisor. And for our last slide here for the individual responsibilities that we want to go ahead and get taken care of. For my responsibilities, you can see we went ahead and completed the embedding and thumbnail uploading and the video embedding, as you saw from the YouTube presentations. So the next thing on my to-do list here would be getting the announcement page set up for the items that are related to the showcase and getting the rating system that we were talking about for the incitement of competition.
And for myself, I was able to complete the editing existing projects so I can go ahead and update the database so that all the changes are made to everyone. And then next up for me is randomly assign each of the team's peer reviews, have a login for the professors and students, and then a comment system on showcases for the peer review, basically. And with that, that's our presentation. Thank you guys. That's it.
Thank you.